Under Siege is a 1992 action film directed by Andrew Davis and starring Steven Seagal as Casey Ryback, a former Navy SEAL who is now working as a cook on the battleship USS Missouri. Here is a brief summary of the film's plot. The USS Missouri is set to be decommissioned and turned into a museum, and a large party is being held on board to celebrate its final voyage. Among the guests are the ship's captain, Adams, and his executive officer, Krill, who has brought along a group of mercenaries disguised as caterers. During the party, the mercenaries seize control of the ship, killing many of the crew and taking the remaining crew members and guests hostage. Their leader, a former CIA operative named William Stranix, plans to steal the ship's arsenal of Tomahawk missiles and sell them to a group of terrorists. Casey Ryback is the only person who manages to evade the mercenaries and hide from them. Using his military training, Ryback sets out to take down the mercenaries and save the hostages. Along the way, he teams up with a Playboy playmate who is also being held captive, Jordan Tate, and together they work to stop Stranix's plan. Ryback and Tate manage to disrupt the mercenaries' operations and destroy their equipment. In a final showdown, Ryback faces off against Stranix and his henchmen. With the help of the surviving crew members, Ryback is able to defeat the mercenaries and save the ship from destruction. The film ends with Ryback receiving a hero's welcome as the ship returns to port. Under Siege is a classic action film from the 90s that has stood the test of time. The movie is well directed, with Andrew Davis delivering some intense and exciting action sequences throughout the film. The plot is straightforward but engaging, keeping the audience on the edge of their seats as they root for Steven Seagal's character, Casey Ryback, to save the day. Steven Seagal delivers a solid performance as Casey Ryback, bringing his trademark tough guy persona to the screen. He handles the action scenes with ease, and his character's military training is evident in the way he takes on the bad guys. The supporting cast also does an excellent job, with Tommy Lee Jones giving a standout performance as the film's main villain, William Stranix. Gary Busey is also great as Krill, Stranix's right-hand man. One of the film's most memorable scenes is when Erika Eleniak's character, Jordan Tate, pops out of a cake wearing nothing but her birthday suit. It's a bit of gratuitous nudity, but it adds to the film's overall 90s action movie vibe. Overall, Under Siege is a fun and entertaining action movie that delivers plenty of thrills and excitement. It's not a movie that will challenge the viewer's intellect, but it's a great film to watch when you're in the mood for some mindless action. Here are some trivia and fun facts about the 1992 film, Under Siege. The movie was originally written as a sequel to the 1990 film Die Hard 2, but the script was later reworked to become Under Siege. Steven Seagal performed all of his own stunts in the movie, including a high fall from a helicopter onto the deck of the USS Missouri. The USS Missouri, which serves as the film's primary setting, was actually the last battleship commissioned by the United States Navy and was retired from active service in 1992, the same year the movie was released. The film's director, Andrew Davis, makes a cameo appearance in the movie as a crew member on the USS Missouri. The role of Jordan Tate, the Playboy playmate who pops out of the cake, was originally offered to Pamela Anderson, but she turned it down in favor of appearing on the TV show, Baywatch. The film's score was composed by Gary Chong, who also worked on the music for the popular 90s TV show, Twin Peaks. Under Siege was a box office success, grossing over $156 million worldwide on a budget of $35 million. A sequel, Under Siege 2, Dark Territory, was released in 1995, with Steven Seagal reprising his role as Casey Ryback. The movie was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Sound Editing, but ultimately lost to Bram Stoker's Dracula. In the film's final scene, when the USS Missouri returns to port, an instrumental version of Anchors Aweigh, the official song of the United States Navy, can be heard playing in the background.